if you would, if I say anything wrong. All right, so this is where we start out today, Carly. And then from down the line, all right, and again, then with that same iron, starting out, so you're above it, and that arm was kind of pulled back. And again, from this angle, those arms were kind of far apart, right through there, and didn't see your left hand underneath your right, and the arms were straight with the shaft. But then once you got it going, from this face-on angle, it looked pretty neat. Without you even trying, you just kind of intuitively reacted to it. And you had that more angle between your arms and the shaft. Your left hand was underneath your right, and you didn't have that big gap in your arms near as much. So that was fantastic. And then from down the line, the very first time you tried it, yeah, so you're actually pretty far underneath it, but beautifully above it there through the top of your left shoulder and no left arm showing. So that looked very, very nice compared to what we saw in the old gold, Carly. That. A very, very nice improvement. And then, as you kept doing it, you got better and better used to it. Again, here's that same practice swing, no ball there. Arms extended, the right hand's covered over the left. Had a nice angle there. Then you start hitting balls. That was nice. Went way out to the right, and I said, good, good, good. And that was the first one, I think. You said, I don't think I swung on that line, Joel. And I said, no, I think that's pretty good. Sure enough, the video proved out that you were right around that line. And then that's where you were every other time we looked at it on the video. Those balls going out to the right didn't bother me in the least. That line on the club where it started. Right there. Because I knew that that's where all the, or I know that's where all the good players are, sure enough. And then you actually started hitting them pretty straight. Yeah, see, that's when they were still going out the right a little bit, and you really started hitting them pretty straight. And with the driver, you had a couple good strong ones there that started out to the right. And you kind of missed the next few, but that was really sweet. Okay? And again, see, nothing started to the left except a couple of those drivers. And that's the main thing you're looking for, is where's the ball starting. You don't want it to start left or straight or weakly to the right. All three of those would indicate 90% of the time that you're above the plane line. You're back to the old gold where you're above it. But if it starts to the right strong, then you know you're on that plane line 90% of the time. Okay? Yeah. All right. We'll stop there for today. And your question is very good. And again, where you... In fact, let me show... yeah, this will be fun. Watch this. Dan, watch this. Yeah, this will be a lot of fun. It'll take me a moment to find it, but it'll be very... yeah, it'll be very instructive for you. So here's Kenny Perry. On the first tee at Valhalla in 08 at the Ryder Cup. Let's see if I know another one here.
Not the Ryder Cup last week.
Sad day for the home team, huh?
Yeah.
Man, that was rugged. See if you can find another Perry here for me. Oh, I had another one along here somewhere. There it is. Yeah. So look at this. Holy mackerel. Look how much Kenny Perry's swing has changed over the years.
Wow.
See, this is maybe around 2000. See, he was above the line on the backswing back in 2000. Oh man, by 2008, man, he's way underneath the line on the backswing. That's what the uneducated would say. Because you see, I was standing on top of the bleachers behind number 1 tee at Valhalla on a practice round in 08. So you see now the line gets drawn way up above him.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's look at the next one.
You had that little goofy hitch on the way back.
Right, right. And then say, look at that, man. He's way underneath the line now on the downswing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Kenny's hooking it too much. Well, first of all, he wasn't hooking it too much in 08. He was winning everything, right?
Right.
He got on that Ryder Cup team. But you see, the different camera angle to the uneducated would be totally, you know, and then say, look at that. See, now he's way above the line after impact. Man, he's way too much inside out. Nope. If we had the camera down here,
Gotcha.
you know, especially a good old country boy like him, right? He ain't all technical about his swing.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be the same after all these years.
Yeah.
See, so yeah, you asked a very good question. You really want to try to watch her from the same perspective every time. Like I said, as long as you're on that plane line somewhere,
Mm-hmm.
see, you could be a worm's eye view. You need to be the worm's eye view if you're on the target line.
Okay.
If you're on her toe line, you need to be, you have your eyes about the same height as my camera.
Okay.
And if you're standing up, you need to be back there just a little bit behind her heel line.
I got you.
So you're going right up that plane line, so you're seeing the real line in your mind's eye where it's drawn.
I need to be on the plane line to see if she
Oh yeah,
basically what.
your eyes.
Right.
Your eyes need to be on it.
Okay.
You see how your eyes need to be on the ground
Mm-hmm.
at the first? In fact, I'll show you another one here. Watch this. To show you again how the camera angle makes a huge difference for what you're seeing. See, even on TV, these famous guys, they blow it all the time. They really, really do. It's really sad. So it makes me wonder, do they not know? And then the second thing is maybe they do know and they just don't mention it, you know?
I've never heard that before. So it makes total
Well, that's what I mean. You've been playing golf all your life,
Yeah.
and there are a ton of people. There's one. See, look at this. See how low this is?
Mm-hmm.
See, we're looking through his hands and we're getting up into those trees. So we're low, we're below his hand level, which is a little low. So you'd actually, the perfect angle at this height of the camera would be a little bit more over here probably.
Yeah.
Because it seems to me it's about knee height. So this would be the best place. But you see, it's not too far off,
Mm-hmm.
so it won't foul it up too much. But that makes sense, doesn't it? That right there, Charles has always been a pretty good swinger with a golf club. And so you see now, if the camera was higher, that would take that line up there and he'd probably be right on it.
Gotcha.
And so now on the downswing, it looks like he's dead on it there.
Mm-hmm.
But it might actually be a little lower. So that's where you want to be. All right?
Perfect.
Hi, this is Joel. I'm here at Dr. Todd Elworth's office. He's one of the best chiropractors in the region. He's a TPI certified golf fitness professional, and I really want you to know about him because he can help you a lot with your golf fitness, just as he's helped my young student Taylor here in the last year or so.
And how we met, Taylor came into my office with back pain. What we took him through is numerous screens to find out why he had the back pain. I don't only treat back pain, but my second goal is to find out exactly why he has this problem. So we analyzed him, we find out he had some certain weaknesses, we put him on some strengthening exercises, and he's doing very well.
He's done great. He's had very little back pain, and that's mainly because he injured himself working too hard at the golf course. So he's done his exercises, he's felt great. I'm very, very thankful that Todd's been able to help Taylor in this great way. And I want him to help you too if you have any questions at all about your golf fitness.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is Joel Suggs. I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend and showing you your swing on the 2D equipment that I have. And so I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes to just show you around Meadowlink. This is the studio I use in the winter for all my students. You see there's the down-the-line camera angle for our 2D equipment. And then we have the face-on camera angle also. And then what we also have here is 3D equipment to where I can show you your swing from 6 different camera angles with this 3D equipment. And we can get your swing from down to the 1/120th of a second in terms of exactly what your hips, shoulders, and hands are doing in the swing. And then also, I have the most realistic hitting curve I've ever seen from puttersedge.com. So when you hit your full shots, it feels as realistic as possible. And then I have 3 different green speeds for you to practice your putting. 9.5 on the step meter, 10.5 on the step meter, and 12.5 on the step meter. That's benefited my students tremendously. And then also I have a lot of learning aids like this Smart Stick. You can see the rest of those learning aids over here in my bag that we can work on to help you learn at a certain field in your golf swing that you and I both want. And then also I help my students a lot with their equipment through the winter. This is a frequency analyzer where we twang your club and it gives us a reading here. And then also we plot your whole set, each club on these lines to see if the set is really matched or not. Quite often they aren't, and it helps my students tremendously when they find out what clubs are the offending clubs. Then if we get tired of being indoors and we want to go outdoors and hit some, we can do that. It's my daughter. Ellie, good to see you. I haven't seen her in weeks. No wonder you've been gone, Ellie. You've been out here playing in the snow all this time. But this is our natural turf area. This is closed until April, as you can see. But it's a fantastic area where we can step outside and hit some balls and get some real ball flight. Or if we get pretty satisfied and things are looking better on the video here, we're kind of cooped up inside and want to go outside, we can step on out and hit balls and see real ball flight for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes, however long you and I can stand the cold, out into the air, and we see them land at these different flags. I have a yardage book for this driving range. It's the first one I've ever seen in my life where we know exactly what it is with the front, back, and middle of each green. And again, the covered area here is heated, so we stay out there for about 5, 10, 15 minutes, like I said. It enables us to see some ball flight, and then we get satisfied that things are looking the way we want, and we come back inside, take off our coat, and look again at the video equipment to see how your swing's looking, to make sure that you understand it. And then notice too, my exercise ball up top here, and then also, so I help my students a lot with their fitness through the winter, and then I will help you also with your sports psychology, with your golf psychology from the golfpsych.com people down in Texas. That's helped my students tremendously a lot over the years too. So again, I sure enjoyed meeting you down at the Cincinnati Golf Show this weekend. I look forward to seeing you again out here this summer at Meadowlinks, or even right now in the winter. I have a lot of people that work on their games with me right through the winter. Check out more information about the things I do to help you at joelsuggs.com. Take care.